Today I'm going to talk about an interesting tool. What's that? Dermaroller. I'm sure all of you know it. And there's so many requests to asking me about how to use it at home. One, let me explain to you what this equipment is all about. So this has got multiple tiny needles. Can you see it? Multiple tiny needles all around it. Those needles can be of various sizes, which means today it could be 0.5, it could be 1 mm, it could be 2 mm, it could be 2.5 mm, it could even be 3 mm. And at that, also number of the needle varies from equipment to equipment. What I love doing at the clinic is a 2.5 mm needles which are not too many in number. If they're too many and too close, they almost scratch the skin and I don't like that. So this is one of my favorites that I end up using. And then what does this actually help? Why is this multiple needle really needed? What does it help? It's in penetration of anything. Basically, I keep telling you that the skin is like a great barrier. That's one of its functions, right? Now you need to penetrate that barrier at times or cut across that barrier to certain times deliver a few things. So at that time we use a Dermaroller. And then whatever I use, whichever serum, whatever I use depending on what I want to achieve on your skin, it helps me send it through a channel now which is an opening into the deeper layers of the skin where I want it to actually work. That's one use. Two, just because I roll it on a skin, simply plain Dermaroller, if I roll it, what happens is this mind thinks, oh my God, a lot of injuries happen. So all the things that is required to repair your skin, to make new blood vessels, to make new collagen, to make a new tissue form is all rushing in there. So the skin goes into a hyperdrive of healing, of repair. So that's how you will end up getting more collagen, and that helps me in anti-aging, working against wrinkles, thin skin, crinkly skin, also amazing on acne scars. So that's where we use Dermaroller. The other place where we use it is on the scalp as well for similar reasons. It helps hair grow better. It also helps me in penetration of whatever I want to use on the hair. But now to the actual question, should you be using it at home? No, please don't do that. No matter what the length of needle is, I told you it breaks the skin, right? That's how it's allowing things to go inside. It will also allow infection to go inside. It can also allow all the dirt and the grime in your skin to go inside. Even if you wash the skin super clean, even if you use a disposable one, you're not technically trained to do that, and it can cause more harm than you're even thinking. So if you must do it, then it is not more than a 0.5 mm needle length is what you will take. And what is best to do is make sure your scalp or your face is squeaky clean, cleanse it thoroughly, wash it thoroughly on absolutely a fresh face. You can end up doing that. But using products, please stay away from it. Because when you use any product, you don't know if it is an irritant or not. What are the ingredients in it? There'll be 10 other ingredients. The preservative might end up harming your skin. So you don't want to use that on your own. If you simply want to stimulate because you have hair fall issues, or if you end up having acne scars, or your skin's beginning to age, not more than 0.5 mm. When you use that, it has to be, like I said, repeatedly squeaky clean skin, and then move it just once or twice, but in different directions, very, very, very gently. And that's about it. And do not reuse it. Throw this away and pick a new one. Anything more than 0.5 mm, I wouldn't recommend at all for home use. Yeah. So be careful, be wise, and you better go to your doctor, do that little trip, spend that little money for an expert's opinion and an expert's guidance. That's why she's called a professional and an expert. She would have studied more than 7-8 years to know what she's doing. Alright, so that's not so easy for you. Simply end up doing it at home. Not a good idea.